Hello everyone, welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to place 4 divs next to each other using grid. So in the previous video, I have shown you how to place, 4 divs next to each other like this, like a box, with plain CSS. But now I'm going to show you how to do the same thing with grid. So now I'm going to get rid of my code. All right, so I'm going to get rid of my style. And we will go back to the default, and let me zoom in a little bit so you can see the code better. And I have my 4 divs here. All right, so the first thing that I'm going to do is that I'm going to create a div. All right, so I have a div here, and I'm going to add a class name. All right, I'll name it container, because this will contain all of our divs. So now I'm going to place all of my divs inside of that container div. So I'm going to move the end tag, and I'm going to enclose all of my divs there. So let me just indent so you'll know what's going on. Okay, so you see now it's much better. So we have a div, it has a class container, and we have 4 of our divs inside of it. So inside of the style, we are going to select that container. So I'm going to say dot container, all right, and 2 curly braces, just like that. And then the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to say display : grid. So we are going to set the display to grid. And if you set the display to grid, you'll notice that there's nothing going on. So this is the first step. Now you see, I have 1 column. So by default, when you set the display to grid, it's 1 column, and you see that's why it's just like 1 column now. So if I want to add, and if I want to actually make this 2 columns, I can basically say, for example, grid dash template dash columns. So we are going to add 2 equal fractional units. So we are going to say 1 FR space 1 FR. And as I do that, you will notice that they will sit next to each other. So now what we are going to do is we are going to select our classes. So dot 1, and we are going to change the background color. So background dash color. Let me choose a random color. All right, so that's 1, and we are going to do this for the other one. So I'm gonna just copy this code. I'm gonna say 2 to select the second class. So 3 and 4. So you see, I matched the names of my class names. So you see I have a class 1, class 2. Now let's change the different colors. So this will be green, all right, and this will be orange, and this will be red. So you see we have placed them, and they are next to each other. So this is another way of doing it, and you see with grid it's much easier to do it, and I don't know, I really like it. So I can add the height here. So I can say, for example, height 400 pixels. You see it will add the height to the first ones, and I can add the height to the third one too. So I can add the same height to all of them actually. So if I add the same height, you'll notice that they'll be nicely placed next to each other, and this is grid. So this is how you place 4 divs next to each other using grid. So I hope this video was helpful. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So thank you all everyone, and I'll see you all in the next videos.